Together, let's pledge on earth. Child labor is a terrible crime that we won't support. Greetings of a wonderful day to all. I, Sejal Jaiswal of Class 8 of Kamil Junior College, Jamshedpur, is here with one of my teammates, Atharva Gajanan Kapure, to discuss on the topic child labor. Yes, this is Fight Child Labor Team and we are back with another video in which we will go through a presentation prepared by one of our teammates, Kabir Bhatia, that explains many subtopics related to child labor. Let's start then.
Hello my dear friends, I again welcome you all to this latest video. So in this video, we'll further talk about our project which is Fight Child Labor. So today's slides are prepared by Kabir Bhatia, explained by me, Atharv and Sejal. The coordinator is Yashita Ghosh. We are 8th graders of the school Kamil Junior College.
As you all can see on the screen, here are the subtopics on which we will throw some light. The topics are causes of child labor, types of child labor, impact of child labor in India, acts of child labor, ratio of child labor in India, steps to prevent child labor.
So friends, let's continue to the introduction part. So first of all, child labor is not child work. Child work can be beneficial and can enhance a child's physical, mental, spiritual, moral or social development without interfering with schooling, recreation and rest. Helping parents in their household activities and business after school in their free time also contributes positively to the development of the child. When such work is truly part of the socialization process and a means of transmitting skills from parents to the children. So it is not child labor. Through such work, children can increase their status as a family member and citizens and gain confidence and self-esteem.
The main causes of child labor are poverty and unemployment levels are high. Access to compulsory and free education is limited. Existing laws or codes of conduct are often violated. Laws and enforcement are often inadequate. National laws often include exemptions. Workers' rights are repressed. The global economy intensifies the effects of some factors.
Now friends, let's have a look over an important data, which is different types of occupation performed by child laborers in India. With the help of this pie chart, we'll understand this. So let's begin. Firstly, the major proportion of the pie chart is occupied by bottle collection, which is 46%. This means that major proportion of children are indulged in bottle collection. Next comes 20% of them are in shoe polishing, 12% in car washing and 7% in each cleaning, dishwashing, wood collection and selling. And a minute percentage, about 1% of them are indulged in begging.
This is a cycle diagram which represents how child labor affects the nation. Adult unemployment leads to low level of unionization followed by family poverty, which further gives rise to exploitative child labor, resulting in poor wages and inadequate education, which finally results in deteriorated labor standards.
Now friends, let us take a look over some acts of child labor which were done to improve conditions. But still there are many regions where child labor persists. So let's see them one by one. Children Act 1933, Employment of Children Act 1938, the Bombay Shop and Establishments Act 1948, Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act, then the Indian Factories Act 1948, Plantations Labour Act 1951, the Mines Act 1952, Merchant Shipping Act 1958, the Apprentice Act 1961, the Motor Transport Workers Act 1961, the Atomic Energy Act 1962, Beedi and Cigar Workers Act 1966, State Shops and Establishment AC. So these were some of the acts of child labour, but still we need to go on and we need to destroy child labour.
Here is a chart showing us the percentage of children involved in the non-farm jobs in the metropolitan cities. In Chennai, it is the highest with 88.3%, whereas it is the lowest in the Delhi NCR with 53.2%. The graph in the slide is showing us the ratio of child labour aged between 5 to 14 per thousand in urban India. West Bengal depicts the highest ratio, that is 126 in every 1,000 children, whereas in Himachal Pradesh it is 0.
Now friends, a question arises that what we can do as a person to stop child labour. So the answer is over here. We can donate funds in NGO working for the rehabilitation of street children. We can make the rural people aware about the benefits of education. We have to teach them what is the power of education. Next, we can provide free education to the orphans. We can contact with NGOs and make them aware about the child labour happening in our society. To start a campaign against child labour, yes, we can start a campaign against child labour. You can also start at your level, whatever it is, as we have started. Last but not the least, be a responsible citizen and ensure that you do not employ child labour. That is the most important thing.
Despite the severe limitations of the surviving evidence of child labour, some general conclusions may be drawn. First, the employment of very young children was never widespread in the British society. Child labour below the age of 10 invariably formed part of the survival strategies of the poor. The demographic structure of the 18th and 19th century Britain led to an increased burden of dependency amongst poor family, and early employment might be explained as a rational response by households to structural dependency and endemic poverty. Child labour at abnormally young ages was associated especially with lone parent households, orphans and child formerly in the care of parish authorities. Such children were often victims of a failure of local welfare arrangement to provide adequate care to the destitute.
Friends, with this we would conclude our video today here. And definitely we have to keep up the fight against child labour. Special thanks to the Art and Craft group, the photo editing group, the collage making group and all the other members of our campaign, because without them this video could not have been made. Hope you liked our video. If so, then hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notifications of our latest videos. If you have any suggestions, you can type it out in the comment section below. And please, it is a request, do share it with most people as possible so that the awareness is spread. Thanks a lot.